For him, Thada, I think everyone kinds of want to have this type of boyfriend, right? I think
Mhm.
everyone surely wants this type of boyfriend.
Welcome back to Survival VL. I'm your host Marlena, and today I have the pleasure to talk to Peter Pan and Pond and ask them questions about their acting and reset. We will have the interview in two parts. So in the first one, we will talk a bit about reset the series and what aspects it incorporates. And in the second part, we will dive deeper into the characters and how the two of them portray the characters and how they prepared for the roles.
Welcome to Sabai Sabai Chill Chill VL,
where we sit down with Thai actors, actresses, and the creators of our favorite series.
Let's dive in to uncover the culture that brings them to life.
Welcome to Sabai Chill VL. You guys, I'm very excited that I can ask you questions about Reset the series today. But before we jump into the questions, I would like to ask you to introduce yourselves and share a little fun fact about the other.
Hi everyone, I'm Bon Palavi. Ich bin Bon Palavi.
Oi! Wow, so prepared.
Yeah. In Reset the series, I played as Armin. In every interview, I tell the story. So Peter Pan is my senior as an actor because he started when he was 3 or 4, maybe. Yeah, his
doing
first
commercial.
work. Yeah, he's doing commercial, and a little fun fact is that he started with a diaper commercial. That's cute. Yeah, that's the fun fact.
Is it in the morning in Germany right now?
Yeah, it's 10 a.m. in the morning.
Morgan.
Good morning.
Wow! Yay!
Yeah.
Hi guys, I'm Peter Pan and I play Thada in the series Reset, the Rebirth of the Star. Fun fact about Bond likes to eat the Thai sweet how do you say Thai sweet barbecue pork.
Yep. Yep. But I don't think it's like that type of barbecue, same as in
It's
like
the grill.
US.
It's grill.
It's just grilled.
It's like a
excuse
grilled
me.
sweet grilled pork in Thailand.
Yeah, หมูปิ้ง
Mo ping, we call it mo ping.
Yeah.
So it's like basically like pork that's like on sticks.
Yep.
And then we grill it, and then
It's one of my favorites.
yeah. When he was so little, he just used to eat it all the time.
Now I still do.
Not too much though, it's not that good, okay?
You already said that you play the characters of Armin and Thada in the series. We would like to ask you to describe Reset the series in one sentence. However, there's a little twist. You each take turns saying one word.
This will be fun. Once
Upon
a
century,
damn. There
was
a
couple
oh who
met.
and
You're just connecting all the words. Wait, and
I don't know. You gave it to me.
they
Didn't.
and they didn't
I just said 2 words there. Oh, never mind.
and they didn't part.
But
But they
why did you start it like that way? Like, now it's like really hard to end it now. They connected.
and
They
I don't know, forever
will.
forever will forever will fight.
No, fine.
Fight. It's okay. Fight
Until
until they end it.
die.
Yeah, that's the end. We can't even remember.
I would like to
Yeah,
know
what's
the
the
whole
sentence?
sentence because I don't think it's making any sense right now.
It is.
It is?
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Is it?
It sounded very dramatic.
Yeah.
Yep. Part of reset. Just
Yeah.
a part of it.
Yeah. It was a very long sentence. You guys challenged each other there. But thank you for playing that game. On Sabbatical BL, we have this little tradition that we try to speak some Thai. So now I will read out 2 Thai sentences from the series, and you guys have to guess who said the sentence and in which episode it was aired.
Whoa.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I will try my best. Okay. เด็กก็ยังเป็นเด็กขอขังสู้ลงไม่ได้หรอก
Can we hear it once more?
Uh, yes. Okay. เด็กก็ยังเป็นเด็กขอขังสู้ลงไม่ได้หรอก
I know.
Yeah, they kind of know it.
I think I know
Yeah.
the episode as well.
It's either 1 or 2, right?
No, actually not.
Not?
No.
Oh.
Who wants to guess? Peter Pan, do you wanna guess?
I think I know.
Which
Okay.
scene?
You don't know? You don't know? You forgot the scene? You said it yourself. This
Yeah, I
is a
said
lot.
it, but I'm not sure like when because
I think is if I'm not wrong is episode 4, right?
4? When?
Three or-
Episode three.
Yeah, 3 or 4. Yeah, 3.
You got it wrong too.
No, I'm close enough.
It was close. It was close.
I thought it was like
2.
yeah, I thought it was episode like 1 or 2. Like
What?
I can't which scene was it?
I was drunk.
Oh, okay, now I know. Okay.
Okay. Pretend
Yeah.
to be drunk.
Yes, exactly. In episode 3.
Yeah.
Okay, then I will do the next one. เนื้อของผมก็เหมือนกับเนื้อของคุณนั่นแหละ
I know this. I know which scene it is, but which episode? I think it's 5 or 6. 6. Episode 6.
Yeah.
Yep, episode 6.
And who said
Nice.
it?
He did.
Yes, he did. Okay, perfect. That was good. You guys, now we are a little warmed up, so I would like to start with the questions about the series. While we were watching the series, we were like, it's not like the typical BL. And while we're doing some research on the internet, people were pointing out that the series has like kind of Lakorn elements in it. And as Thai Lakorns are not that accessible for international fans, I would like to ask you to give us a little introduction or maybe tell us like elements, Lakorn elements that are in Reset the series that make out like this unique charm of the series.
I would start with how the Lakorn usually go first, and then I would talk about like how it convey or like maybe integrated into our series, right? Usually Lakorn goes for quite a long episodes. Usually maybe like I don't know, right? It used to be like 30 episodes, maybe 20, and right now it just came down to like around just like 10, 15. The format of the Lakorn is like usually a lot of dramatic things happening in one episode, and they used to say like Lakorn, the way of acting is quite big, it's not as big as like theater maybe, but still like tell the quite a deep stories and stuff like that. Yeah, but when it comes to our series, I think we have a mixture between like film, movies, series as well, and also the signature of broadcast television Thailand. Well, I think I can say that Broadcast is one of the company in Thailand that's quite an expert in doing Lakorn, right? They've been doing it for like I don't know, a few years, like more than
Not
20,
just a few.
like for a century. No,
Yeah.
a decade. I think in our series we have the way of telling the stories. In one episode, we have like tons of moods. It's like we're riding on a roller coaster, and then we have some dramatic sequences and also long dialogues and stuff like that. Tell the story through the editing and also the shots and stuff like that, like the technical stuff. I think the whole thing just makes you feel like this is like kind of like a different kind of series, basically. I think this is the charm of like our series.
I've never been in much Lakorn, like the period thing. It was fun, like getting adapt to the dialogues, because surely how we speak inside this series is different from how we speak in our normal lives.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm.
Yeah, but it just gives out that dramatic vibe to it, and it just makes you like a bit more tuned into the
I think the storyline have something to do with it.
yeah as well.
Because for one, for me, when I was narrating the story, like
The voiceover.
yeah, the voiceover, they wanted to be more dramatic than how I see it inside the series.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's I'm not sure.
That's
That's the
sharp.
direction. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's the direction we went for.
Mm.
Mhm. I mean, it might also be a bit difficult to say when you grew up with Lakorns. Just like for me, not like having seen so many Lakorns and coming from that cultural background, it just felt a bit different. And maybe it is like the dramatic scenes that are happening that make it feel different and special. Now, as international fans, coming into the space of Thai BL, like Thai BL in general, has gained a huge following internationally. And I have also seen that you guys have been trending for the latest episode, so congratulations on that.
You
You've also been quite active on X or on Twitter, like interacting with international fans. And maybe from that online interaction or offline interaction, how do you think like the theme of reset, of like this rebirth and also this revenge storytelling has resonated with international fans?
Well, I mean, for one, I think like Reset the series, we have this type of big theme, like the theme of it, like even it is love, revenge, redemption, relationships. I think these are the themes that everyone it's universal and everyone can resonate with it. So I think that's one that people kind of understand what's going on inside this series.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like for him, Thada, I think everyone kinds of want to have this type of boyfriend, right? I think everyone surely wants this type of boyfriend.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of edits everywhere where people are like, we need that guy in real life.
What do you say? Can you like go around the world
To what?
to become their boyfriends?
Oh, I have a long wait list.
Yeah.
I need to have like a whole syllabus of people around the world. I don't think that's gonna be good for me and for them as well.
But you guys have like fan meets around the world now, right? So there are possibilities for international fans to see you and to meet you. So that it is exciting. From the feedback or the things that you saw online, was there anything that you were surprised about? Like international fans maybe having a different view on the character or an interpretation of scenes or something like that?
I think it's this scene, the scene that we kind of borrow. Episode 5.
Kind of what?
Horror.
What does that mean?
Like after I went to the photographer room, and then Thada came and find Armin, and then we kind of get into this
heated argument.
Yeah, this argument. And I think there's a lot of interpretation on what's going on right there. I think you have to read it, but to summarize, like pick a side, like whose side they're on. Like Armin is wrong for doing this, or is it Armin have his own reason? Yeah, I think it's that type of sharing of ideas that I think it's really interesting because when I play Armin, I have my own justification, of course.
Yes.
Yes, what's going on? I'm in the right, of course. You're wrong. Because you're wrong.
Always right.
I'm always right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's Armin. But then after I watched it, and then after having interaction with international fans all around the world, like I think different cultures have different views on this specific interaction.
You basically just hate it yourself after you see that.
I wouldn't say hate it, but I mean, I empathize with you. I can see why he's so angry with Armin that he's just burst out, get all this emotion out, angry, then he just scream at Thada for being protective and just loving him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's what interesting with the multicultural interactions we have here on the social media.
I think there will be more and more of like the cultural differences and like different ideas soon. Like there will be like a lot more to talk about. Also, my ideas are kind of like the same with because this scene is actually got people talk a lot, and also in Thailand as well.
Yeah.
One of the comments that got me thinking somewhere along this line is like they said that they actually got quite emotional when Armin said his thought or when he vented out or he lashed out all the emotions and the stuff that was inside him. And they said that they felt connected to Armin like right away and totally understood him. I wondered why. And they said like because they went through the kind of like same experiences with Armin before.
Okay.
This is something like
You mean like they reset their lives? But
yes, of course. No,
continue. I'm sorry.
it's about like the making choices for their own lives and going through try to be independent, being like a kind of like a loner or like being the unseen person, and that kind of like I don't know, that kind of build up the scarring in their hearts as well. Like deep down, they actually need someone that understand them and you know just let them be as well. So I was like that was so interesting for me because a lot of people was just like, oh, poor Thada, look at him, he like shed his tear, bad Armin, you should feel sorry.
Yeah.
But when that comment came out, and I was like, wow, that's interesting actually, because both characters have their own justification and their own right, their own reasons to do whatever they do, right? So that's really interesting.
Yeah, I think this scene is very interesting because
Yeah.
I think we can go stop me if you want to continue to other question. Like another point is that for Armin, like when I see it from the third wheel, from the like third person view, yeah, he did that because deep inside he knew that no matter what he do, Thada is gonna love him. Like in real life, I think a lot of people, especially like kids or us, we sometimes lashed out at people who loved us the most.
Oh, yeah, true.
Because deep inside we know that we can't do that and they're still gonna love us, they're still gonna forgive us.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean he did that out of this
Love.
yeah.
You just being a kid.
Yeah. Armin is a kid. He's like this big old kid, like an old kid.
He's a paradox,
Yeah.
basically.
He's like,
But aren't everyone, right?
yeah. His intellectual is like 40 plus, almost 50, but his body is so young.
Oh no.
And he's still got all this energy, all this emotion, all this. Yeah, he's like a kid, an old kid. I would call him that.
I mean, he went through a lot of drama, having like someone trying to murder him and then being reborn, having to relive everything. Like, there's a lot going on. And I feel like now that we have social media, that it feels very old saying this, but like having social media to talk about this in like multicultural spaces is so interesting because you just have a broader view and have other perspectives on the series, on scenes and stuff. now that you have the series, which has like quite, let's say, traditional or cultural aspects in the series, like the Lakorn aspects, do you feel you have kind of a responsibility to show Thai culture authentically, but at the same time, kind of making it relatable also worldwide?
As actors, yes, we do have responsibilities, but for me personally, I wouldn't say for other people, but for me personally, I wouldn't say responsibility to kind of convey the message or the culture to everyone or other cultures to get them to understand us, but it is to convey this truth of the script. It's more about that. It's more about what's going on inside the storyline, the story, what's going on with him, with Armin, with Thada. And then I think that truth, if it talks about any cultural tradition of Thai people, then that's fine. But I personally didn't really focus on that.
Yeah.
I think that's I would say the writer's the writer's responsibility if he wants to do that.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say that it's the actor's job to kind of
Yeah.
force something that's not in the script to be inside the script.
Yeah, for me, I think it depends on the project as well and the message that we're trying to deliver. And from our series, I think it's mainly just for me, the main theme is like the rebirth, the second chances, the love, the how do you say, the perseverance of like life, getting through life and getting through the obstacles and still trying to stay humble and also stay in the moment as well. I think that's the main themes of this series right here. But of course, as an actor, we have jobs, we have responsibility to stay true to the character and also the stories and the scripts, basically. And if those scripts happens to be Thai dance or like traditional or something historical, of course, that will be our job as well. But for this specific series, we feel like we did our job as best as we could. And if you guys get to see any cultural differences on the series, some bits and pieces that you can recognize or maybe you find like different and interesting, just a perks for us, I guess. And we're happy that we get to share those stuff intentionally or maybe unintentional. You know, that's another fun thing. It's like finding Easter eggs.
Yeah.
Right?
Like in the series, we have this like at home.
Yeah, true.
How
Totally
do you
forgot
say
about that.
what is it called in English?
No,
Like at home.
we basically said the same thing.
Oh, it's the same thing?
Yeah.
Like at home is this we got this boat. Is it
No, it's
boat?
we
The one we prayed together and put it on the water.
we pay the respect to like the god of the river, god of the water
Yeah.
in Thailand by floating it used to be like handcrafted banana tree.
Yeah.
Decorated with like flowers and some scented candles, and then we just let it float into the ocean or wherever. That's one of our culture here in Thailand. Totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
So that's not from us. That's from like the director or the
Well, we have like fireworks,
firework.
where I think in Thailand is quite common and to play with during the festivals and stuff. And there's some certain type of fireworks that you can find in Thailand and not so much where else. You have to come to Thailand to do those stuff.
That's food.
Oh yeah,
We got this instant noodle. How sure is that? Yeah, that's like
everywhere though.
Is it? Do you eat
We do have those too, but we normally don't eat them as regularly, I would
There we
say.
go.
So
Now
that's
that we
like
think about it, it's like
instant noodle.
because it's like common to us, so it's not like we don't know like if it's like any differences.
Mm.
We
But I
would
feel
know
like,
Yeah.
for like Thai BL, like because there are also like product placements sometimes, or you eat the instant noodles and then fans are like, okay, I also want to try this. I might also want to go to Thailand and like see the festival and stuff. So yeah, it is like a plus that people are more interested in Thai culture through the series because it's now more available for international fans with subtitles and everything.
Thoughts and feelings? Leave them down below.
Like, share, and subscribe for even more fun in the future.